Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Dawn of DC Superman #1. Here is the second title in the relaunch of DC. Very excited to get these going. So let's take a look at the creative team and we'll get more into this book. This book is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Jamal Campbell and letters by Ariana Maher. And I love seeing the Superman sign with looking like the old movie. I think that's just one of my favorite headers for the Superman series, and that to me indicates that's a little bit of the feeling that we're trying to go back to basics with Superman, but also incorporate everything that's been happening recently. So it's the dawn of DC in the chapter one, Voices in Your Head. Superman has returned to Metropolis, and his greatest enemy, Lex Luthor, is finally behind bars. The future of the Superman family has never been brighter. Go check out Action Comics to follow the rest of the family. As Clark Kent settles back into his life, iconic new enemies erupt from the shadows to strike down the Man of Steel. But waiting in the wings to back up Big Blue is Supercorp. What secret project has Lex given to Superman? A hero is only as good as their villains will be put to the test on this brand new oversized #1 featuring comics greatest superhero by DC Comics. Yeah, I wow. So first of all, you do get an oversized one shot, which is really entertaining. But the story here, Joshua Williamson manages to fill you in on everything you kind of need to know while bringing in some action, some fun stuff, and also using this other device here. Let me pull up some preview art so you can see. We get to see here, we go back to the Kent farm, back to the old school days. But also we see here Superman fighting Livewire. But the green word bubbles we hear, we don't reveal who that is. So Superman's listening to someone as he's doing all these things. And then we get one of my favorite pages just right off the bat. That that crackacoom sound effect is one of my favorite just onomatopoeia in comics. So I love it. I love to see that. But I love also that Williamson and Campbell just give us a quick update on who is Superman here in this big splash page. It is beautifully done. Um, I also love the colors. Superman books I think should be bright and just action heavy. But once again, like I said, we keep following this voice, and it is finally revealed that uh, throughout all this stuff, Superman has been listening to Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor knows that Superman can hear him. So he's having like this one-way conversation all throughout the issue as things unfold. It is such a fun thing because at this point, Superman is definitely using his super hearing to keep track of a few people overall, and that's kind of part of the story. He listens to his parents, Lois, John, Batman, which is adorable. But also the fact that he keeps an eye out, or keeps an ear out for a few people like Lex. It is really entertaining. I really like this. This feels like a really great place to hop back on Superman if you haven't been reading the series. This gives you almost a clean slate. And if not, it tells you everything that I feel that you need to know to go forward from this point. That's one of the fun things. I know people have a lot of issues with relaunches and reboots, but that is one of the fun things about a reboot, that it welcomes in a new audience. So highly enjoy this. Highly recommend. I definitely now have Superman back on my pull list because this is so much fun. So let me know what you think about this issue down in the comments. There'll be some really cool variants as well that I'll show at the end of the video, including one by Nick Dragotta and one by Jorge Jimenez that I'm a big fan of. I'm gonna end up getting like 10 Superman books this week because all the covers are amazing. But let me know which one you picked up. Let me know what you thought about the book. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.